They've got water at different portions, but if there's a main broken, then they have to fix it. So if you in your subdivision you see water coming up, like in Mulberry, they have a broken main because my daughter lives out there, and there's a main on I forget which street you go into right here, but it's coming up. So I reported it, and they out there trying to fix it. I mean, it's coming up through the manhole cover, and through the the concrete itself, through a expansion joint, right. You know. So, but the parish has been energized for water, I guess is the word to say. It's just a matter of if you have a broken main in your area. So yes, you will and should be getting water as soon as they keep repairing these mains.
What about the massive amount of trash and tree limbs and all? Is there a plan for that?
Yeah, boy, we signed a contract long before hurricane season, and DRC, according to the federal government, you have to do on procurement, you have to go out for a request for proposal, you know, RFP, and this company DRC was the successful proposal, and they were getting, of course, they were given a job when after the hurricane, and they amassed it with hundreds and hundreds of people, and they're going to do the cleanup around the levees, the roads, and what have you. Now remember, all the roads was cleared by the firemen, sheriff's office, individuals, and you know, of course, you know, the different fire departments, and Clay Naka and his group with solid waste. I mean, you know, the locals mostly clean the roadway off, but if there's a telephone post, or I should say a power line post leaning, they don't fool with that, you
Right.
know,
How
because
about
it's too
cable
dangerous.
TV and things of that nature? That I'm hearing that could take months.
Yeah, I wouldn't be looking for.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I have cable, and I don't have the dish, so the news I get is mostly over my phone.
Some people that have the dish don't have the dishes anymore.
Right,
Dishes
if
are
they
blown
didn't take
away.
it down before the hurricane.
I want to talk a lot more about different things and just what you're hearing and the amount of resources the state or the feds could do. We're going to take another short break with the parish president. We're going to come back and talk about what kind of cooperation is it getting with the state of Louisiana, what kind of cooperation is it getting with the federal government. There are rumors that President Biden was coming down and flying down, but I'd be shocked if he comes to Lafourche or Terrebonne Parish. He'll be in New Orleans. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Etel Business, your business, our priority. Business is fast, so you need to stay ahead. With fiber internet, phone, and Wi-Fi that's even faster. For a limited time, when you purchase 2 business services, you get 3 months free. That means your business is backed by Etel's Fiber to Business Network, powered by local experts. Save now on the speed you need to run your business and get 3 months free with 2 or more services. Visit etelbusiness.com. Etel Business, your business, our priority.
Elite Workforce LLC is currently looking for onshore and offshore labor. We are looking for ship fitters, structural welders and fitters, marine electricians, riggers, roustabouts, marine carpenters, tank cleaners, and more. Give us a call at 985-872-0956. We service the offshore and onshore oil and gas industry. We also service industrial chemical plants. Elite Workforce, your trusted employment service.
We have big news here at Terrebonne Ford.
You can now get a $1,000 auto bonus cash when you order a new Ford.
This means you get to design the new Ford that you want. Color, trim, options. You design it the way you want it.
And your new Ford will get priority in the building process, so you get your new Ford sooner.
Plus 1,000 order bonus cash. Order online at terrebonneford.com or come see us at Terrebonne Ford in Houma.
All right, on this segment, we have both parish presidents. We have Terrebonne Parish President Gordon Dove here in the studio. We have Parish President from Lafourche Parish, Mr. Archie Chesson, via Skype and on his phone, because we have a little spotty phone service, but we've remedied that situation. So to both parish presidents, welcome aboard, and it's good to hear from you guys. And I know that a lot of the emphasis has been on New Orleans, but I think maybe people around the country need to continue to learn that Terrebonne and Lafourche Parish are vital to our nation. So Mr. Chesson, we'll start with you. I've had lengthy conversations with our parish president here. Can you give us an update, sir?
Yeah, Martin, we did a press conference earlier this morning, and I led that press conference off by saying that this is not a New Orleans event. Lafourche, Terrebonne, St. Charles really took this thing on the chin, but me and Gordy took the brunt of it. And as much media attention as being paid to them, it's tough for us to sit back and watch that nobody's kind of paying attention here. But it's our butts who got kicked. But overall, we're doing really well. 4 of our pod sites are up doing water, MREs, tarps. We hope to have a 5th one open tomorrow in La Rose about noon. Our debris contractors are on the ground doing the initial pushing, trying to get things out the way, leaners and hangers, trees, stuff like that, cut out the way so we can start big debris pickup. I'm hoping sometime Saturday or Sunday. We're going to try to get some initial garbage service out on Saturday, try to start running some sort of seamlessly of some routes in between the debris pickup, especially in the parts that were less affected. But we're working to get that up and running.
Let me ask you
But we're
this.
taking baby steps. The momentum is. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask you this, because I'd asked Mr. Dove the same question. Have you been in contact? I'm sure you have with the governor, and probably a mirror kind of a response. But what about the federal government? Have you heard that the president is coming down?
Yeah, we're catching some wind of it. I haven't. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been invited to anything. I don't know that I will be. I would hope that if he touches down in Lafourche or Terrebonne, that Gordon and I are there to at least greet him and talk about the devastation that we saw. I did hear on WWR radio that he was coming to Louisiana, and I hope he, again, this is not a New Orleans event. I hope he gets beyond the New Orleans airport and actually puts his boots on the ground where the devastation truly happened.
Yeah, let me ask you, because we're talking about the winds in this thing, and we were talking about, and it's just a hunch on my part after covering many of these, that at the end of the day, it's certainly going to be a 5. I could tell by the devastation as we roll in footage of Lafourche, and we have a lot of drone footage of Lafourche, that if it's not a 5, I don't ever want to see a 5.
Yeah, no kidding, Mark. We had here in Raceland, or Matthews, we clocked 130 mile an hour winds sustained for 12 hours. We got reports of gusts from the guys who were on the around Seaport and Fouchon of gusts upwards of 190. I can tell you about the devastation from really La Rose south that those winds were every bit of a 150, 160 mile an hour wind. At a floodgate going toward Leeville, there's one house left standing.